Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Conner on the read option.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. And a good welcome for a guy who had some great years as a 49er, Andy Leon, to kick it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Gets past one man. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
Leading them out, Trey Lance, now in his 2nd season out of North Dakota State.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
The Niners at 7-9 now on the year. And they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Caught on the slant. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Murray going to throw.
And this will be swung out here for Conner.
And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. There was a lane there and closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Murray, screen pass to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Being chased out left. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zaven Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Lance going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Off of play action, here's Lance. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
To throw again on second down. Lance, he'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Working from the gun, Lance. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
From the gun, it's Lance. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Again, it's Lance. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And Lance now to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our 2nd ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. 2nd and 8. Murray a give. This is Connor. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Murray now to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get this up to midfield. That injury stoppage here and a lot of worried faces on that offense and on that sideline as Kyler Murray is in some discomfort. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Now McCoy, his first throw since coming in. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now McCoy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's McCoy. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. McCoy. It's complete to Williams. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. McCoy. Caught left side, Hopkins. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
4th down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Shotgun now for Lance. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Lance looks to throw again. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. J. Sanders brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got to the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now Lance. Got his target, Samuel. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kingsley Keke showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
After the sack on 1st down, Lance. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Lance. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he's got it. And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run with Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Second down and goal. Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ray McLeod as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. McCoy's throw going into the hands of Williams. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll kick it off with a good one in the NFC West. L.A. heading north to take on Seattle. And it's the Rams who have the lead in the second quarter. The Rams locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And it's the visiting L.A. Chargers who have the lead in that one at halftime. Keenan Allen, a touchdown catch in that first half. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a touchdown run. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Lance looking to throw it. And he finds Tyler Croft. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Award that tackle for loss to the safety, Budda Baker.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield, and he's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
This one complete, Lance to Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. Back to throw. Lance. And the grab by Croft. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Back to the ground here. Mitchell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the 17, Lance. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down. Lance, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Screen play set up for Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Murray steps away to his left. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Throwing on first down is Murray. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Ready, yellow, 22.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They run over center with Mitchell. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Lance. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, Murray. He'll drop this down to Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Murray going to throw. This one caught by Isabella. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Murray. They'll set up the screen for Eno Benjamin. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores. And they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Murray. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground with Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Prater's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Lance, complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He'll get this complete to Charlie Werner. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 41, Lance. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This offense so far on 3rd down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A give here to Mitchell. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
On 2nd down, it's Sermon. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And Lance going to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Gold is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Murray now to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
Here we go. Red 38.
Mike's 15. Watch the slant.
And Lance now to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Back-to-back catches here for Carter. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Carter. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's Murray from midfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Forced out to his left. Finding Williams Throws once more, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Murray. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing again, Murray. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Now Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now Murray's got to have this one. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for the Niners, they'll finish a game below 500 at 8-9 on the year. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it'll be double digits in losses as